YouTube, it's your boy Mizuki back with another video, and in today's video I decided to run it back and make the same video that I made a couple days ago. Get many players at the same time and not just individually. That one I made a Reaper 2 video, but this time I wanted to try out a new game, and obviously Peroxide has been trending for quite some time now. And so yeah, that's today's topic, Peroxide Bankai, that's best for farming. Obviously I've done my research, I have tested between different bankais, and I finally figured out the one that is both suitable for farming and 1v1s, and I'm here to show you guys. Anyways, without wasting your time, let's jump right into the video. And in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the Fire Bankai, if you guys haven't guessed already. This is the most effective farming Bankai for many reasons. Reason one is its range. Fire Bankai is made up of many different cool moves and abilities, but first things first, we gotta get into this Bankai's passives. And unlike any other Bankai or Shikai on this list, the Fire Bankai and Shikai have a very nice flame chip ability, which even after the move is dealt, the aftermath will still tick off a decent amount of health. Another unique passive that Fire holds is in Bankai mode, Fire's passively spawns explosive skeletons around the user, the NPCs, with a small cooldown. Obviously, each hit is convenient if you want to take off health off your opponent when they least expect it. Compared to the Lightning Bankai and the Glacier Bankai, which are both legendary, they both mainly focus on 1v1 combat, especially Lightning, having 70% of its arsenal being primarily combo starters and not splash. And the reason why I didn't make the Ice Bankai number 1 is because it lacks the effective passives that Fire has, such as Chip, which is convenient when you're trying to farm many NPCs at once rather than just one. Ice also emphasizes on one-on-one moves as shown in its Shikai form, where it actually 2 out of the 3 moves are mainly like head-on and aren't very like radius-orientated moves. But overall, if you guys are trying to farm XP, Fire is definitely the Bankai for you, despite the fact that it's rare and not legendary, and not a legendary Bankai. Clearly in the matter of farming that ranks don't do much. At the end of the day, it's the ability that carries the grind rather than the rarity of the move. What I do really appreciate about the Fire Bankai that really does help out with the farming is all 4 of its moves, 3 from the Shikai and 1 from the Bankai. So in the Shikai form, there are 3 moves. The first move is called Fire Slash, and basically what it does is you slash your opponent upwards, winding you and your enemies up into the air, meaning that once you do this attack, you and the NPCs in front of you and maybe even behind you get sent into the air, and not only does that do a lot of damage, but it also chips them in the meantime. The second move though, this is where it really gets good. The move is called Fire Pillars, and you guys could probably tell what this move is. So basically, you use fire pillars and it shoots out a row of pillars of fire, basically sending your opponent and the NPCs flying into the air. Not only is that, but it does a lot of damage and it does chip at the top of it. And just so y'all know, every single move in this Bankai and Shikai is gonna do damage, is gonna do chip damage to your opponent. So that is just really sick. And the third one is definitely one of my favorite moves out of the 4, and it's called the Will of Fire. And basically the description of it is enveloping your body with your infernal flame, you leap forward in a blazing rush, devastating anybody in your path. So basically you turn into this fire dragon and you leap forward, and anything that's in front of you gets decimated, and obviously is left with chip damage. Now when it comes to the Bankai, it's on a whole nother level. Once you activate that Bankai, you quickly get a passive and a custom M2. The custom M2 is you slam the ground and you just send your opponent flying, and not just one opponent, it's many opponents. Whoever's in front of your sword basically gets launched. And the only move on the Bankai, move 1, is called Ocean of Fire. And what it does is it summons a massive fire tornado and summons skeletons on top of it. And obviously both of those things combined does not only a lot of damage, but also leaves you with chip, and you're basically screwed. At the end of the day, I believe that the Fire Bankai is definitely one that you don't want to mess with. And honestly, this Bankai is not even just for farming. This is great for 1v1s, obviously because of the custom M2s, and it's definitely one that would keep your opponents at bay, and no one's obviously gonna mess with you. The fire chip and the radius on the moves and the size of the moves is definitely something that's great for farming. And when you're actually trying to fight multiple players at once, or multiple NPCs at once, this is definitely something that you want to look forward or into. And yeah, aside from that, I hope this video explained to y'all and showed y'all what the best Bankai for farming obviously is. Definitely make sure to sub, like, or as I say, like, sub, all the proper things. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.